everybody. So today I'm going to be playing a mobile game called Screw Sort Puzzle. There's a lot of match 3 games out there, but what I've noticed in the last year is a lot of them involve screws. And I didn't like these games at first, but for some reason this game looks like a blast, and I've played it, and I think it's an incredible game. The graphics are good. The game, like a lot of games, easy to learn, easy to pick up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the gameplay of this game is like. I've been at the hospital, so I haven't had a chance to really get on my PC to do much. So that's the reason why I'm showing you folks a lot of mobile games, because a lot of us are on the go and we want to be able to play games that are fun. Hopefully I can help attribute to that. I'm making a change to the videos. Whenever I record mobile games, I'm going to make sure that there's no black bars on the left and the right hand side. Done with the black bars. So hopefully this video looks better than my others. So let me just go over the game a little bit. As you can see right here, basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to fill your toolboxes with the right color screw. Okay, and all kinds of good stuff. This is what the game looks like. You have the big difference between this and most others is you have 2D puzzles and these right here, which are 3D, like this picture right here. If you look on the top, that's an example of a 2D puzzle. This game has 3D puzzles. It has both, and you can play 2D or 3D. It's up to you. The bonuses are the same. The score is the same at the end. I like that because it gives the game a little bit of variety. And obviously there's stuff you can buy to get ahead in the game. So, you know, if you're the type that wants to get through games quickly, you could definitely do that. But if you grind enough, to be honest, and your coordination, reflex, and thinking skills are up to par, you probably don't need it. So, without further ado, and before I show you the gameplay, here's a quick message about our Whatnot video game store. We'll be right back. Hope you all are enjoying the gameplay videos that I put up on YouTube. Just wanted to let you all know I have a video game store called Green Bay Entertainment through Whatnot, where I sell all kinds of video games and such. Use your phone to scan the QR code, and if it's your first time downloading the app, you will get a $15 credit off your first purchase using our code. We even have games under 15 bucks, so your first game could even be free. It supports us and allows us to give you more content like this. Thank you again, and on with the video. Buddy, I was taking a look at Retrowings and Orna. Those are 2 of the mobile games that I had uploaded to our YouTube channel. And I'm starting to notice a trend which I think is fantastic. It's getting a lot of views, or at least for us. We only have a little bit over 300 subscribers right now. But for the amount of subscribers we have a lot of people looking at our stuff. So I'm going to continue on for a little while showing you other mobile games that I think are really fun. I'm going to stick with that since it's gaining a lot of viewers. Quick update. The next time that I go on the computer to play a game, it's going to be WWF WrestleMania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So get ready. For those that happen to like Acclaim games for the NES back in the day, you're about to relive those memories. I say it's probably going to come within a week. Just depends on how busy I get at the hospital with my wife. She is alert, she's coherent, but she has to be able to give full breaths. When she can give full breaths, they'll take her off the ventilator that she's on. But that's good news. Her heart's good. Her lungs are getting better. Her brain's alert. Everything seems to be fine. She just needs to continue to heal from what she's ailing from. All right. So the game that I've been playing for like the last week, the name of the game is Screw Sort Puzzle. It's this one right here that you see up on the screen. And these games have been becoming very popular. I see them all around the Google Play Store. And obviously, with any genre of game, you're going to find hundreds
you're going to find 100 different companies and more trying to create the same kind of game to make money off of it. But usually with screw sort puzzle games, you normally have either 2D or 3D. This game, I can choose between 2D screws and 2D screw puzzles and 3D screw puzzles. There's different, you know, as you can see on the main screen here, you can gain items. If you collect enough keys, you can get double the amount of, I think it's double the amount of coins for 15 minutes. It's up on the screen there where it says 7 of 10. Then we got this right here. Every so often you get screw treasures. So that's one drill. The drills are used to create excess screw holes that you can use to move the screws to in case you can't put it up in the toolbox. So I get 53 coins here. This rocket, what it does is it destroys pieces on the board. So that way, if you got a front piece that doesn't have much, but you need to get to the back screen, I may have to use one later. If I do, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But basically, there's layers in these puzzles, and you can destroy a layer to get to what's behind it. Now, obviously, to continue, I'd have to buy a treasure box of $3.99. I'm not going to suggest anybody buy stuff. That's definitely up to you folks if you want to do it to get to continue through the game at a much faster rate. I feel like I have all the time in the world, so I'm not going to mess with it. So let's go back. Bear with me for a moment. Oh, nope, I don't want to leave. Oh, I didn't see the red. Wait a minute. Sorry, folks. Let me just get a little bit more organized. There we go. All right, and then you got this right here. This is the first time I've seen this. So the more puzzles that you get through, the better the rewards. This is the first time I've seen the streak ladder. So basically, the higher you go with your streak, the more items and the more stuff you get. So you want to try to win every board without losing completely. You can revive yourself with coins, and if you complete the board, that still counts toward the streak. So don't be afraid to revive if you have to. This is where you get spins. You get 2 spins daily. I'm not going to make you folks go through watching an ad with me. I'm just not going to do it. But you can see, you can earn money, you can earn other items. Obviously, the money maker here is the 200 coin spin on the wheel. But let's get out of that. And then you got an obstacle challenge. I've beaten 4 out of the 7 levels the last 4 of the 7 levels I played so far. Basically, you got to get through 7 levels, and then however many players are at the end, you split the jackpot. Okay, but I was on this level like hours ago, so I'm probably not going to win any share of money off of it. The most I've won is 125 coins, just to give you folks some insight. You can also pay for no ads. As you can tell, there's 2 different ones. You can just have it with no ads, and what it does is it removes the force ads that come every so often, the banner ads, and the rewarded ads remain. So I think I can, if I was to pay for no ads, I'd probably be able to get both of those spins for free every time. If you want to pay a little bit more, for around $12, it's no ads, and look what they gave you though. To me, that's worth the money. 555 coins. It takes a while to get up to it, even if you're tripling your coins after each board. But you get 3 drills, 3 hammers, 3 toolboxes, and 3 little broom sweepers. I think that clears any screws that you have in reserve, if I'm not mistaken, so you can load others. Anyhow, obviously you can see I haven't played very many 2D screw games. I'm only on level 21. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you folks how fun this game is. I'm going to show you the 2D screw puzzles first, and then the 3D screw puzzles. So let's go ahead and play. You can see the keys that are hanging. Obviously, you always want to collect the keys. Oh, I can't get that one because it's stuck behind that red screw. There we go. I don't have the music playing. To be honest, I think the music's kind of not so good. I'm real picky about music. It has to have a good beat to it, and if it doesn't have a good beat, then I'm not going to play it. So I apologize for anybody that wanted to listen to the music. But I still might play some. So what you want to do is you want to continuously try to fill up the toolboxes that you're presented with. Okay. You have 2 toolboxes that you can unlock, and it's always best if you don't have to unlock anything and you can get through these puzzles without having to open anything new up. That's just me personally. I like to try to get through it without doing it, but if I can't, that's why you have the screw holes underneath the toolboxes, so that way you can put the screws up there to open up other parts of the puzzle. And basically you're matching colors. It's kind of like match 3 in a way, but you always want to remove screws from pieces that are going to fall quickly. So like the green toolbox up there, I see a green screw toward the bottom right, this one right here, and you notice the piece falls. You want to continuously have pieces falling, so that way it uncovers a lot more of the screws. A lot more of the screws that give you a better chance of getting through the puzzle without having to open up anything else. So we got 3 purple screws there, and I had a purple screw in reserve, that's why it went to the top. And you just this is cool because I get rid of that blue screw, that goes to the top. It's opening up more of the pieces from behind, and if you can open up pieces just about every time you're touching screws, you're doing well. So we got 3 brown screws there. That green screw, that piece fell. We got that green screw, and you try to go all the way to the end. There's no time limit, so I highly suggest you take your time and try to plan out a strategy that works for you. Okay, so that red screw is going to make that piece fall. That's going to make that one fall. See, so 2 pieces in a row have fell. We'll go with that. Right now I don't have any brown screws showing, so I need to try my best. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to open up some more stuff. So is there any brown screws? Let's just go like this. And again, sometimes you got to put screws in reserve. I saw that brown screw, but it took me putting more screws in reserve. I got a brown screw there. Here we go. That worked out good. See? Keep making the pieces fall. And 2... That one's not going to fall. Let me take out that red screw. Now the pink one is showing, so I can take out the pink toolbox. Now the light blue. We're on to red, so we're going to make that fall. We're going to make that fall, and we're going to make that fall. And you just consistently try your best. And obviously the front pieces have to fall before you can get to the back ones. All right, so we're going to... That red screw is going to go up there. That's going to fall. That's going to fall. 1, 2, 3. Those are going to fall. And by the way, there's no patterns. It's just strategies. So what I'm showing you works for me, may not work for you. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. Just play the game and get used to it so you can come up with your own strategies. But so far so good. And sometimes a piece won't fall because there's other pieces underneath it that still have a screw attached to it. So let's get these pink screws, and there we go. See? And as you can see, the pieces from behind are starting to come forward a little bit. All right, and you don't see me going too fast because again, there's no time limit. Oh, this is cute. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of those 3. Okay. Well, there's one purple. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm at a point where I'm probably going to have to... Okay, I have 5 screw holes. I can use a drill to open up another screw hole, but I'm very picky. I don't like to use items if I don't have to, because I want to save them for when I get to the... I don't know. I'm just one I'm one to save them because I don't want to have to spend my coins down the line to buy them, even though that's really what the coins are for. So maybe what I'm doing is counterproductive, but that's just me. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the light blue screw because it's going to cause the square to swing. And I see a purple screw there, so that I should be able to remove the purple toolbox. Let's see. Like that. There we go. Oh, I should have taken out the bottom one. There we go, I still can. And we got a brown screw, light blue. Alright, and... Nope, that blue screw's behind, the light's behind. Let's take out the green one. Let's take out this brown piece because it's going to free up a light brown. So there we go. And then we can get rid of that, get rid of that. And we got red and brown. So, red, brown. Okay, I have no screws in reserve, so I'm going to take out this green screw to open up the top. There's no more pieces behind it, and now I can try to clear out the toolboxes up on top. You could have as many as 4 toolboxes to help you. Just so you know. I don't know if you can get more than 4. I haven't reached that depth to the game yet. So let's get rid of these 2 green screws. Get rid of that green, that green, that green. So now I'm pretty much good to go because I'm at the back pieces. So everything is looking good. And that, folks, is how you play a screw sort game. And so far, this game seems pretty fair. I have run into... Oh, by the way, there's regular puzzles and then there's hard ones. Obviously, the hard ones are going to take more time, so you got to be real... You got to be real careful with the way you play them. You also have a piggy bank you could break. I maxed out mine at 800 coins. I'll get back to the piggy bank in a moment, but I earned 10 coins for this level. I know the coins you can't earn like thousands and thousands of coins, unfortunately. I got 168 screws. So what you're doing is you're building screw characters, and once you complete a screw character, you can put it on the front of your main page, so you can display it. And by the way, there is gifts for completing the screw characters as well. And I got 1 cup, whatever that means. And I noticed this today too, a new element. There's going to be ropes. It looks like once I hit 40, there's going to be ropes between screws. That's going to make the game a lot harder probably. But let's have to continue. Now, you can normally triple the amount of coins. So I earned 10 that board. If I wanted to watch an ad, I could earn 30. But I'm not going to do it again because I don't want you folks to have to be stuck watching ads with me. Maybe if I turn the ads off, maybe I'll show you another time. Oh, I guess I'm still in the obstacle challenge. Okay. All right, so this guy, I have him up. He's 88% complete. I'm going to hold down the build button so he gets all the screws. 96%. So the next board I clear, that guy's probably going to be, he'll hit 100%. I'll get the rewards, and then I'll display him on the front page more likely. So I get twice the amount. So now we're, and by the way, the keys is what helps you get the rewards, as you can see on the top line there. This is the piggy bank I was talking about. By the way, each time you break a piggy bank, and this has been every single puzzle game that I've played, because I used to break the piggy banks. Right now it's $1.99 to get 800 coins. Once you get another piggy bank and you fill it up, it's going to cost more. So you get a lot of coins from the piggy bank, but you're going to continuously pay more and more. So just going to show you that. Obviously, they're always trying to sell you packs. Like this is a $5 pack. It gives you 2 of each item practically. You get an hour worth of the rockets, so it breaks pieces. You get an hour's worth of the eyeglasses, so that way you can see what's behind pieces. You know what I mean? So instead of guessing, oh, what's behind here, I don't know. But the eyeglasses, it'll show you what's behind. So let's say you need a pink screw, and you're looking at a piece of wall that has a silver screw. Well, if you know the screw behind there is pink and you know you need it, take off the silver screw, put it in reserve, and then use the pink screw to complete your toolbox, or to at least put it up there on the verge of completing it. But I've done pretty well. 3,567. Not so bad. And I forgot what this was. Oh, the gem race. I've seen this many times. So right now, I'm about to get 15 minutes worth of the eyeglasses. So we'll see what that's like. If I was to activate it, it would cost $10. And it's only good for the event. So if I spend $10, I'll have 10 days to get the better gifts. So like in other words, I can get a 15 minutes worth of eyeglasses and a 30. And using them together is 45 minutes. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 3D screw game. So, I guess let's get screwed. Ah, King Tut. Okay. This is a 3D puzzle. The important thing when it comes to 3D puzzles is you want to try to take out screws that's going to open up what's underneath them. So, the more you can do that, the better you're going to be. A lot of times there'll be screws on the bottom. There's no screws on the bottom here. There's just screws that are screwed in there, but the tips are not there. The tips are on the other side. So basically you want to keep uncovering what's on top to get to the bottom. The more you can do that, the better chance you'll have of completing all the toolboxes without having to unlock more. So I'm just kind of looking at the top here. So like it looks like there's a brown screw there, and a brown screw there. Okay. And like I said, I'm trying to go from top to the bottom. You won't always be able to do that. Here's a yellow screw. And eventually the pieces will start falling off. Because obviously that's what you want. See, a piece fell off there. Here's another pink. And I'm sticking to the very front because there's a lot of screws here. By the way, it's kind of weird to move this around a little bit. All right, so there's a pink there. We got yellow there, green there, green there. See, and there was a red screw behind it, which came in handy. So red screw there, red screw there. There's a red screw on the top. That uncovers a light blue screw and a few more silver. Let's get this green one. That's very close to the tippy top. And you know, now there's a bunch of silver. So the silver uncovers a yellow and light blue. And again, there's no patterns. It's just basically tips and strategies that have helped me. There's a key. So I've collected one on the board. Here's another one. That's two. And what do we got? Light purple. I just have to figure out where I want to remove it. Let's just go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, there was one on the very top I didn't see. There's a pink. And that's a pink. Again, sometimes you won't be able to go strictly from top to bottom. Oh, I see a pink right there. Alright, so we got red, red, red. Let's go back up because there's three light blues up here. Okay, we're back to pink. And some of the screws you can see, but like this orange screw. Oh, I guess I could remove it. I was gonna show you that when you can't move it, what it'll do is it'll kind of rattle there to let you know that it's that's being blocked. All right, we'll just go these three purple ones. Silver. See, there's a silver right there. But I'm gonna take these off and see. Yeah, you see it? It's uncovering more stuff. And oh, see that red screw behind the head? Can't get to it because the head is blocking it. So more than likely I have to remove the yellow and orange screw to get to it. But there's a red screw. And I try not to put screws in reserve if I don't have to. But look at the orange toolbox. There we go. And got an orange there. Alright, so we're into light blue. So the piece fell there. And right there. So again, you just want to try to uncover stuff. There's the top one that I didn't get before. Alright, and right there. Uncovered a silver screw. But before we get to that, oh, that's right, there's nothing on the bottom. So let's just remove that one. There's another one. There was nothing blocking it. That's why I was able to get out. And then we got that one. And there's a pink screw. Another pink screw. And we have to leave that alone. There's a red screw. So either red or pink. Oh, here we go. I didn't see these. Okay, there's a purple one. Upside down, you turn me. Oh, sorry. Old song. Old song, old song. I'm an old man. Here we go. And by the way the toolboxes come out is totally at random. It's not like there's a pattern to it and you can figure out what toolbox is going to come out next. Oh, here's a red one. Here we go. And see the screw. By the way, you have to look really hard, man. These 3D puzzles, screws could be anywhere. There's a screw right there. See, there's a couple of light blue screws and a purple one behind Tut's head. Oh, here's the third red screw. All right, so we got a light blue, so that's going to allow a piece to fall off. I think they're gonna be at the bottom. Yeah, let's just go like this. Okay, so there was nothing behind there. Let's see, brown. I mean, to be honest, there's browns all over the place. That should make that fall. And again, there may not be screws behind some of the pieces that you remove, and you know, that's perfectly fine. More brown. A lot more brown. See the brown? See the tip of the brown screw? There, and then the head is right there. Ah, yellow. Let's remove that yellow piece. Oh, see, it didn't go. That means that brown screw is holding that piece in. Here, let's get rid of that. That's, see, it opened up a silver screw, which helps. And there's a yellow, there's a green. Another green. That's a light purple. So I'm gonna need a brown to take off the top of the pyramid. I'm gonna need that eventually. There's a pink screw. And you know, it just takes a little time. That's all. Again, no time limit, so why rush the boards if you really don't have to? There's a purple screw, there's a purple, there's a brown. And let's get rid of this brown. See? And there's 4 more screws that need to be removed. And it's good that I took that one, because I was about to take the brown screw that you see toward the bottom right. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top brown screw and the top yellow screw. And it did open up a yellow screw, which is good. We got light blue. Obviously I think I could probably take those light blues. You notice there's a gap between the pyramid and the head? Let's see. No. Oh, that one I was able to do. Okay. I could be wrong. There we go. Take off that yellow screw. Take off this light blue one. Okay. That big piece came off. Steps came off there. All right. And then orange screws. Oh, take off that silver. All right. So if I get pink, I'll be able to dig a little deeper there. There's another orange there. Back to green. Green, green, green. More green. All right. I got a lot of yellow and orange screws to get rid of, as you folks can see. So we can get rid of those 3 and that one. Now you see this orange one right here? That looks like it's in thin air. I know taking out that screw won't help me, because there's other screws. Because taking that off, once that piece falls, there's no other screws that are connected to it. And remember, you always want to try to take screws out where pieces will fall, because once the pieces fall, that reveals other screws. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that orange screw. Oh, see, it did fall. Okay, see, I don't always know. There's a second orange, a third orange. It's another it's another orange. Okay, well, there's only red there. I'm just trying to plan. Let's get rid of that, and we're back to yellow. Here we go. Remember I said I had a lot of yellow? Now I'm able to clear out those toolboxes. A third straight yellow. Oh, let me get set up. It's me. Take out that yellow. Where's the orange? There's the orange. And we got even more orange. Now I need to get to that yellow screw, so let's take out this orange one. That's gonna make that part of the table fall. We got that. We got that. Here we go. Now there's an orange screw. Now this orange screw won't come out because the green screw is holding in the steps. So I'm gonna forget about that for now and use this yellow screw. All right, so now we're back to pink. Here we go. Now we can start taking apart the pyramid. See? And now I'll take the orange. There's no other, oh, there is one other orange. But I'm gonna take this since I don't have to put any. You always want to try not to put screws in reserve unless you absolutely have to, and you don't want to unlock the toolboxes. You don't want to unlock more toolboxes unless you absolutely have to. That's just my way of playing. You know, I do get to a point on certain boards where I have to unlock the toolboxes, and sometimes either open up another screw hole or sweep the screws that are in the holes. You know, nobody likes to get screwed. All right, so pink. Oh, I'm not seeing anything. Pink and silver. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have to start putting screws into reserve. Let's take out this red screw. That doesn't take out anything. How about the blue one? No. Let's take out the second red one. There we go. Oh, there's a pink. All right, and we got two browns. Look how many screws I was able to reveal. Now, it doesn't help me here because these are all different colors than the toolboxes I have. But it's looking good. Open up another one. Well, this will be fun. All right. I'm going to take out these steps. Nothing there. Okay. I'm going to say underneath where Tut's head was, there's probably going to be... There we go. Well, I took half his head off. And let's see what the next box is like. Here we go. That's a purple screw behind the second half of the head. Here we go. Purple. Purple. And this purple. Now it reveals those two screws. Now, I don't see any other blue. Actually, I don't see green either. So, I might as well just use this one. It's going to go up in the toolbox anyway. Now, behind the yellow flooring there might be more screws. I'm going to take out the orange screw and see what's behind this. Absolutely nothing. Let's just take these two off and see. Okay, so okay. Well, I got one green. Oh, there's the other green. Oh, I was able to take it out. Orange. Oh, it looks like I might be okay. Or maybe not. Let's just check the sides. I don't see any screws. Oh, there we go. Yellow screw there. I'm going to take out the red screw to see what the flooring reveals. Absolutely nothing. So now what's left are these tables. There we go. There we go. I think I got it now. And because I was smart and I tried to make sure that every move at least opened up something, and even though it didn't, you're working toward it. So sometimes you want to focus on the tallest piece in the puzzle. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I did good this board. Thank goodness. Okay. And you continuously move up the leaderboard. At some point, you probably gain some rewards if you get in the top 10 or something. I'm gonna try to beat. I'm gonna try to beat 2 levels, but now I'm gonna build this guy. He's gonna be complete, and I'll have screws left over to build the next character. And this is what I win: 1 rocket, 100 coins. All right, so that's the one that's gonna be displaying. This is gonna be a female one, but it's gonna take 2,000 screws. So let's go back to the 3D screw, and I want to see if I can explain it better. Okay, so if you're looking at this picture, you notice that the candy cane is just a little bit taller than the seat. I think that's a seat with the 2 screws. So I want to try to focus on those, but before we do, let's pick up the keys, since that's what's going to allow us to get other items and rewards and stuff. So I'm looking inside here. I do see... Oh, actually, before we even touch that, let's look at the bottom. Okay, so there's only 1 screw holding in one of the legs. Okay, so the bottom, there's nothing much to reveal. It's going to basically be from top to bottom. So let's get rid of that brown screw. Let's get rid of that one. And we got that one there. Okay. And let's see, pink or blue. I see a light blue there. A light blue here. I see another key, more importantly. I got 4 of them. Alright. Pink or light blue, because there's nothing else in there. So, there's... See, the red ball fell out. Another green. And again, you got to be real meticulous the way you look through here, because there's screws hiding behind everything. Green or pink? Oh, there we go. And a green. Alright, and then we got orange. See an orange there. Orange, you glad to see me. Sorry, old joke. But as you can see, I'm working from top to bottom. And that's been the best strategy for me. And again, it's possible people may have different strategies. What I will do is if I go to a bottom and I see there's a bunch of screws, I'll clear that first, because a lot of times once you clear the flooring, then there's a lot of screws above the flooring. So it just depends on what puzzle you're dealing with. Let's see. Here we go. There's yellows. Alright, so now we're into red. Red. There we go. Got a red there and a red there. See, and the looks like the card's starting to fall apart. Screw. That'll take that out, and it's kind of covering. This silver screw I probably won't be able to get, and I won't because of that blue screw. But there is a screw there. I want to show you something. If you're looking at this, this blue part here where the red ball is looks like a design, but when you move it like this, oh, look at that. It's a real ball. There we go. Oh, that's right. We had that silver. That silver's being blocked. That silver's being blocked too. Look, it won't come out. But at the same time, I don't see... Oh, there we go. There's one. See? You just got to be very, very meticulous. And don't ever be in a rush. None of these boards are timed. It doesn't matter whether it takes you a minute, 5 minutes, 30, 50, an hour, 2 hours, the whole day. It doesn't matter. Oh, I hit that by accident. There's an orange. There's another one. And a third one. Oh, there's a pink one. I didn't even notice that before. Okay. Where was that silver screw that was being blocked? Oh, maybe it's not being blocked now. Okay, that screw that I just picked up was probably one of them. 2. See, the legs are starting to fall off. Another silver. Oh, light blue. There we go. There's a light blue there. There's a light blue here. I'm just going to see if I could find another free one. Okay, so since I know I don't have a free one, I'll put the green screw in reserve so I can get to the blue. Alright, now we got yellow, yellow, yellow. We got purple. That's a pink screw. This purple one's being blocked by this big ass red ball that I'm taking apart little by little. And that purple screw won't come out, but that one will. All right. See the pink screw? I didn't see it because it was like this. So thank God you can look at the 3D puzzle in 360. Is there any more pink? There's another pink. And a lot of purple there. All right. I'm going to have to take some stuff off. Let's take off this red screw. Oh, yuck. Oopsie whoopsie. And again, even I run into problems every now and then. Wow. Let's take off this blue screw. No. Take off the green one. Okay. I'm going to have to unlock, so bear with me. In fact, to achieve something, I have to spend 200 something coins anyway. All right, so let's go there. Let's go there. And, oh, that one's going to be blocked. I forgot I had this. See, there was a blue screw. Red. So now I have to choose between red, pink, and silver. Those are my choices. And I still have to be careful. Red, pink, silver. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's purple. Oh, wait a minute. Haha. Oh, come on, dude. Jeez. Okay. Let's get rid of this blue screw. Everything that's opening is not what I need. Alright, I'll spend money on another one. Normally I would watch an ad, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want you guys to have to suffer through them. I want you to enjoy the gameplay. So now I'm in a little bit of trouble. I have a lot of screws left over. There's only one screw hole left, and I have all 4 toolboxes open. So if I can't make it to the end here, there's going to be a problem. So, oh, that's where this. Yeah, I was able to finally uncover it. All right. And obviously, if they put out a toolbox and you have a screw in reserve that matches it, they're going to use it. All right. So far so good. There's the purple screw that won't come out, but I need to take out the brown screws. That piece needs to fall out. Here we go. There we go. 2 blue, 2 brown, purple, right? All 3 of them there. Brown one there. Red one here. Oh, green and red. Over there. So now everybody knows why it's important to either go from either take out the flooring on the bottom if it has screws that you can get to. If not, focus on the tippy top and work your way down. So that way you're giving yourself the best chance to reveal screws. And as you can see, I'm in the 20,000 range on the leaderboard. And we have an ad. Sorry. But anyway, while this... Oh, wait, maybe I can get out of the commercial. Okay, never mind. I was going to give a brief message, but that's okay. Okay, did I get anything? Oh, I got 142 coins. Normally, I only get 125. So that's, it's pretty decent. And it gives me half my money back that I spent on getting those toolboxes opened up. Q. See? I collected enough keys. I got 50 coins. If I collect 7 more keys, I'll get an extra hammer to use. So now that I showed you the 3D screw, actually something's going on here where it says start. Oh, what's this? Be the first to pass 3 levels and win the ultimate prize? Oh, I've seen this. Yeah. You got to complete the boards faster than your challengers. That's what it is. I may not win that because I take my time when I'm playing these. Alright, so something else that's Egyptian. Let's look at the bottom. Nope. No screws I can get to from the bottom. So now we're going to focus on the very top. And we're going to try to work our way all the way down. So let's start. I saw a screw back here too. Alright, and see? Green screw underneath his chinny chin chin. And there's a green screw there. Oh, yellow screw's holding in that bolt. Alrighty. Let's collect the key. And let's collect these 2 green screws. There's a red screw here. You know, and again, you want to make sure pieces are falling. See, his hand went on him. See, there's a red screw right there, but you can see it's being blocked. But this red screw's not. Oh, yes it is. Oh, I lied. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, anyhow. We'll focus on light blue for the moment. We got brown, so there's a brown up here. There's a, oh, look at that. There's a brown right there. Right there. See, I was able to unveil a yellow screw. So if a yellow toolbox comes, bam. I can keep going. I don't have to worry about getting stuck. Look at that key. It's hidden. Yellow. And again, sometimes when you take out screws, it doesn't always reveal what's underneath it. So, but I would still continue to do that because you're probably going to reveal more stuff closer to the top than you are at the bottom, possibly. But again, that's what works for me. So we got silver. Was there any silver? Oh, here we go. Purple. Purple. There we go. See, his head came off. His head exploded. Purple and silver. There we go. So I got rid of what was underneath him. Again, you see the pink screw that looks like it's up. It looks like gravity's holding it in place. No reason to touch it unless you have to, because it's not going to reveal anything extra. So let's take off the 2 screws that are underneath where the head was, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's being blocked. Okay. Let's take out that screw. And that... Oh, sorry. In this case, I will. Because I want to get another toolbox in there. Orange. Looks like there could be an orange... Oh, look at this. Looks like there's an orange screw in between the upper arm and the lower arm. But look at this. See that silver screw right there? And that's going to uncover the blue screws. Alright. And I'm continuously moving stuff. Orange and red. Oh, I forgot there was nothing underneath there. Oh, there's an orange. Aren't you glad I'm helping you with tips and strategies? There we go. Oh, the footsie. Oh, look at this. The Egyptian statue looks like it's up in the air. There's a gap. Alright, so what do I need to... Oh, there we go. No, sorry. That's the one I've tried like 5 times already. Alright, I'm going to play around a little bit here. Let's take out the pink screw and see what's revealed. Orange and pink. Let's take out the pink screw. Green screw? Okay. That was the only reason why I did it, is because I know I was going to need a yellow screw. So no red. We got green. Oh, there's red. See? Keep uncovering. Orange screw there. Reveals a purple one. There's an orange there. Ooh. I could probably remove the pink screw. Oh, there's another green. I forgot about this side of the steps. Or the railing, I should say. There's a purple one. That didn't reveal anything. There's another purple one that's in the middle of nowhere. Purple, orange, purple, orange. I'm going to remove the pink screw because I know I can get to the orange one. Oh, crapoli. Yeah, I'm going to have to unlock something. I'm going to take out the brown screw, but I think that's only going to reveal a blue screw. Or maybe not even that. Oh, silver. See, I made a mistake there. I didn't have to do that. But a brown toolbox came out, so it's all for naught anyway. Yeah, I got this. I got this. There we go. Okay, so I played a few 3D puzzles. 3D screw puzzles, sorry. Sometimes the name gets me confused. But as you can see, I did pretty good here. I normally always watch the ads. It just really, and it's just an opinion whether you think it's better to use ads to get the items, to get anything for free, or if you would rather not deal with the ads and just get them get the items without having to watch any. That's a route to go to. Oh, I forgot about the streak ladder. See? I got a toolbox, so what'll happen is instead of me having to spend money on it or to watch an ad, it'll pop up automatically. Wow, I totally forgot about this. But I want to show you guys something. Yeah, you see, and this is what it is in a lot of games. 60 levels. If I can get through 60 levels straight, I'm gonna get that reward as well as all the other rewards that came before it. So let's play another 2D screw game. And you do have boosters in this game. The rocket will take out a piece that you want, so that way you can get to what's behind it. I don't mind grinding and working for it. So let's begin. And always remember, you want to make sure you're using pieces that takes them out and forces them to fall. Like these two greens are going to fall. I didn't see the orange here. Brown, see? Pieces falling, pieces falling. Silver. 3 greens. There's a red one. Red, red. And we'll just use one of the silvers for now. There's a key behind there too, I noticed. Send the brown out. Like, what can brown do for you? Oh, well, this isn't good. Here, let's just get rid of that. Oh, there's a pink. Oh, okay. Sometimes you just gotta put screws in reserves. Take out these 2 brown ones, so it makes those fall. That's gonna leave only the brown screw holder, and then there we go. Brown, brown, brown. There's green. There's a second green screw, but as you can see, it's in place. I'm gonna put, oh, hold on. That red one, I can just go like that. There's the green. Now, when this swinging like this, as long as the screw is not covered by it, you can still pick it up. See, the green screw came out because that piece is still swinging. Just the swinging. There we go. That piece is gonna fall. Oh. That's okay. I'll just put it up there. Alright. And I will admit, sometimes it's kind of weird to figure out how many screws are in a piece. Because you got so many, there's so many screws here, I can't really keep track. But I know I need 1 red screw, and I know that'll make the piece fall once I get rid of the other 2. Like, right now, 2 pieces are going to fall. That screw's stuck. Alright. 2 red. And now I gotta think about this. I got a red screw toward the top. Well, guess what? It's gonna take me taking out a lot of screws to get to it. Well, Let's check something. Oh. And just like that, the game locked up on me. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm sorry. Disregard. I'm going to have to unlock a box, but I have a free toolbox, so the game automatically uses it. Wait, which orange piece? Let's remove that orange piece, I guess. There we go. For some reason, I thought the game locked up. Can't take that one out because it's being covered. And I still don't see... Take out that light blue so it stops swinging. That one's going to fall. There we go. All right. And take out 2 silver. Obviously, the blue rectangular piece at the very top, that's the one you want to get rid of first. And that's only because once you take it out, it's going to fall. Unless, of course, it's being blocked by another piece. But that goes beyond the point. Take out that orange screw. And, you know, just... And sometimes it doesn't matter the way you take the screws out, to be honest. Just whatever you're most comfortable with. So there we go. Let's get rid of the red screw. And the reason for that is because it's going to free up that silver screw. Now, there could be other games that give you 2D and 3D puzzles, but this is the first screw sort game that I've come across that has actually done both. See, looks like things are starting to work out. Lots of pieces are falling. That piece is going to fall. And you just want to constantly open up all the pieces. You want to have as many screws on the board as possible, so that way it gives you the best chance to fill a toolbox. There we go. Get rid of that bad boy. And we'll just get rid of that one. Orange. More orange. I need red. And no, that wasn't a spoiler, even though it felt like it. It was a prediction. Silver screw. Yeah, look at all that. 1, 2. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, I did fill the brown. All right. Another piece falls. Another one down. Green, pink. There's only a red one left. I'm just gonna put that in reserve. 1, 2, 3. Down, baby. 2 greens. Orange. Let's get rid of the brown. Orange and light blue. Here, 1, 2, 3. That orange piece can go up there. That's going to make that piece fall. We got that one. Red. Light blue. Oh, orange. I'm just going to get rid of these 3. No rhyme or reason. But now we get rid of that piece, get rid of that piece. Another orange. Oh, red. Forgot about red. 2 orange. Light blue. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think I might get through this world. It's looking pretty good now. And... wow, there's really no pink? Alright, let's just... okay, that kind of works. Okay, not too bad. A lot of the pieces that I needed was way behind in the back. with the amount of time I've played, I probably would have way over 4,000 by now. And all kinds of role-playing games out there. The Orner video that I uploaded a while ago, that one's really cool because it's a GPS role-playing game. So depending on where you are, different monsters and stuff shows up. You know, and of course you can go somehow you can go up against other players. I haven't done that, and there's a way to get allies too. Oh, what'd I get here? Oh, I'm in second place. Let me try it again. My hope was that I was going to run into a hard board, and I haven't. There's a key. And sometimes there's only a single place where you can take out a screw. You know what I mean? So don't let that worry you if you can't always have pieces falling down. Here we go. Red. That was good. Bunch of pieces fell. Green and pink. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Pink. Purple. Take out that purple. Take out that circular circle. That's a bigger circular circle. And this one's not really going to matter, but keep clearing out. Keep giving... Oh. Well, I see a yellow piece. I had to put too many screws up there. Oh, maybe not too bad. Both those green screws are in there. Oh, I see a pink piece, so let's take out that blue screw so I can get to the pink screw. Purple, purple. I see one. No, that's blue. Oh, man. Well... let's get rid of this one. Let's see. Oh, darn, man. Unlock a box.
Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay of Screw Sort Puzzle. Again, I found it to be a lot of fun, so I would highly suggest that you download it. It's good for the adults as well as the kids. If you have kids you need to keep busy, get them this game. They'll be busy on it for hours. You don't have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about them doing anything bad. They'll just sit there and play. Before I let you folks go, I just wanted to show you something. I'm not the only one that thought this game was pretty awesome. As you can see, it got a little bit more than 4.5. Yeah, a little bit more than 4.5 out of 5 stars. And they're pretty recent. You know, these ones here are from about a week ago. So just wanted to show you that. And if you download the game now, I know it sounds like I'm promoting these folks, but I'm not. I just like the game and I want to share what I think is cool. You get to unscrew Easter Bunny's challenge and hop into something. Let's see what it says. And hop into exciting levels. So Easter's coming up. What better way to spend Easter than with your kids and playing a game that has Easter events going on? You can't beat it. Well, hey, I hope everybody follows, likes, subscribes, and share this video. I want to get this video out to as many people as possible. Again, a lot of people like watching my videos. Just make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money. It takes you 1 second. And just make sure you like that video and subscribe down below. Okay? Well, hey, everybody, you take care, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye for now.
Check out my socials on X, Facebook, and Instagram, and also check out our Whatnot account, Green Bay Entertainment.